Yeah. You're going to be so impressed by your friends. So, hello, everybody, hello. I just put some coffee on, yes, some fresh coffee, and here we are with Debbie. Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. Ooh, there is the email notification. And then Hippie Chick. Oh, the ladies are here. The old school ladies. The old, yes, of course. The old school ladies have arrived. Yes, they have. Of course, but of course. Hello. You guys might be thinking that I've turned into an alcoholic. Can you see this? We got the Everclear. We've got the bubbler, which has a good amount of oil in it. And what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how we draw the concentrate out using alcohol. Hey, how's it going? It's going good, Mikey. Blow you a drink. And then we got this. This is a very important key ingredient to what we're going to do. I had to get this. I had to order this. It came overnight. This is a ramekin, and this one comes with a top. Highly recommend you get the ones with the tops. So you can keep the dust and the dirt and, you know, your cat paw print or a bug from flying in, a fly. It's happened to me. Now your concentrate, a lid, and a ceramic ramekin. A ceramican. That's what you want, a ceramican. I just made up my own word. It's called a ceramican. Do you like that? Mom, I just made up a new word.
Yeah.
Ceramican.
Ceramican?
Yep. Ceramican made out of ceramic. It's got a good cover on it. And, you know, it's got that Tupperware seal. Really good. Keep it fresh. So anyway, you're wondering, what do you do with all this, Nate? Well, you take this and you dump the water out of it first. You dump the water out of your bubbler. You take the water out of your bubbler. And then instead of water, you fill it with some of this alcohol. Now, what you can do with this alcohol is you can warm it up, which is what I would do. I'll warm it up in the microwave for just a few seconds, just enough to get it to start, you know, almost bubbling, usually about 20 to 30 seconds. So you got to be careful in an open container if you're going to do that, because you can have problems. So remember that. You got to be careful if you're going to warm up your alcohol. And then put it in here, and it'll immediately clean this all out. And then I'll pour it out into this, and then I'll just let it evaporate. I'd love to be able to reclaim the alcohol, but I won't be able to reclaim the alcohol. I'm just going to let the alcohol evaporate. And then I'll be left with some water and oil, and they'll separate. And I'll take a paper towel, and I'll get the drips of water out of it. And I'm left with the oil, and I'll just leave the oil in here. And then I'll cover it up, and I'll save that for another day. And then after we do that enough times, I'll have enough oil in here. I can make a nice amount of triage oil. And that's what I plan to do. So this is the beginning. This is how it starts. If you guys want to do this and you do dabs like I do, and you have a dab rig and you don't use flour in it, and it's strictly oil, then you can do the exact same thing that you see me doing right now. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Let's see this. I kind of want to put this right here. I can put these a little closer together here. This. Oops, look at me. I'm all clumsy and klutzy. You guys want to see the deer in the backyard? This can go here. Okay, great. You guys want to see the deer? I told you we had deer, right? Look at this. Okay, let me just change the brightness setting here. If I close these blinds, you're going to be able to see them better. Hold on a second. How's that? Is that better? I give you deer, people. I promised you deer. There they are, live. 2 of them during the show. Okay, we'll go back to that setting. We'll put the camera back here. That's what's up here. Here we go. I've got this bag in the way, though. Let me move this bag. Okay, there we go. Looking good, looking good. All right, I got my ear on the deer so I can hear. All right. You saw him? Okay, cool. So we're good. All right. Let me straighten this camera out. Yeah. Good, good. Yes, yes. Hi, Tiffany. Billy Bong. Billy Bong. Billy Bong. Billy Bong. All right, so we're having so much fun. We're having so much fun. Should we do a dab instead of a bong rip? A dab? I don't know. Dabs are kind of fun. Dabs are fun. You guys see my reading glasses on? I was reading some stuff. Just read. I like to read. Sometimes I read. I like to read. I read stuff sometimes. See my glasses. I was driving my car. I like to driving around. Had to drive. Had to do some things. Running some errands. Doing a few things. Picking up a few items at the store and whatnot. Doing a few good deeds along the way. I don't like to talk about my good deeds. All right, so let's look, we're gonna find a really good place for this chat is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you, we're gonna put you, this is where you wanna go right here. Dioxide, what is going on? Hippie Chick says dabs up. We've got C3PO, the torch here, and we've got, we're gonna go for, let's go for the Iceman concentrates. Iceman concentrates here. Holy shit, what, son? I know you guys can see those gems from all the way over there. Forget about it. You guys want to see? You guys want to see the gems? The gemstones, so to speak. Here they are. In all of their flakiness and glory. Yes, they're beautiful. Okay, so this is how we're going to deal with this right now, my friend. We're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like that, then we're going to go like this. That's a good amount, man. I've got this hair on there, though. I'm going to get rid of the hair. Otherwise, I think we're good to go. So I had the pleasure of smoking out of a Puffco Peak yesterday. You guys are always asking me, Nate, what do you think of the Puffco Peak? What do you think of the Puffco Peak? It's good. It's very similar to a lot of things that I've used in the past. There's one thing about it that's, if you put too much in, you kind of waste your stuff a little bit. You lose the terps over time, you know, as you're smoking it. But we did some dabs of some stuff that was like this quality, and it was great, man. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like them. Definitely like them. You have a terp pen? Do you make your own concentrates? I will be, and I have in the past. I will probably, since I've got some Everclear, you know, I might be making my own concentrates. But my friends make concentrates for me, and I have been one of the pioneers on YouTube with manufacturing concentrates. Kind of proud of that. Titled Trendy as Dabbers in the house, yo. Making it and keeping it real. DZIADU. The deer are walking out of the yard. There was some serious dabs done in this rig, son. I had a lot of cleaning to do. Okay. There it is. There it is, folks. I'll hot it up. What kind of stuff is it? These are like diamonds from Iceman. Perfect name, Iceman Diamonds. But I gotta chill on them sometimes. They make my tolerance go up like crazy. No, they don't make your tolerance go up like crazy. That's bullshit. They don't make your tolerance go up. Where are you from, buddy? Because I never know. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Look, if you wanna know why illusion, if you wanna know why smoking concentrates is making your tolerance go up, is that you're perceiving it that way. I'm gonna explain it to you. When you smoke cannabis, bro, you should do bong rips. You don't smoke a pipe or doobie or a blunt. You should be smoking a bong rip. And when you do the bong rip, you should hold the hit in for 30 seconds to a minute. I promise you, you'll still be getting high. And smoking concentrates does not take your ability to get high off a flower away at all. You're just not holding the hits in long enough. Did somebody know how they make these diamonds? Yeah, somebody does know. Somebody did know how to make the diamonds, absolutely. Okay, I think we're good here. Cheers, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is tisms for all. You smoke bowls all the time. Bong rips? Are you in a bong illusion? You got to hold the hits in. Here, watch how long I hold my hit in. Cheers. There's a talent that's being touched in you, and you embrace so many kids, so many families, lessons that they never thought they would receive. That's really felt at the time. Something like this happened for you, and more than probably anybody else. Not only these kids that he's helped into professional careers, but also it was really fun to figure what's some of the cool stuff. What is that right there? So see, I'm holding the hit in, and then I do smoke rings. So I'm holding it in the whole time I'm doing these smoke rings. Yeah, illusion. I love you. I don't know who you are, bro, but I love you. I love what you just said in my live chat. Oh my God, this dude, it's like we are reaching a moment of enlightenment on this show every day. Can I play some guitar? Metallica? Okay, I'll play you a Metallica song. Okay, I'll just play you one Metallica song, okay, but that's it. Kind of like a lounge lizardish version of a Metallica song, because my mom's sitting right over there. Look, Illusion said this. People say, I love this, people say, right? That's how you word a sentence, right? People say holding it in for more than 3 seconds is more than enough for the THC to be absorbed. But I'm going to give what you said a try. And let me explain to you this. The more THC that you can, the more smoke that you can bury in your lungs that you don't blow out, the higher you will get. I promise you. I promise you. Your body has the ability to absorb cannabis indefinitely. It doesn't matter. 3 seconds, 30 seconds, 3 minutes if you hold your breath for 3 minutes. your body's going to be absorbing that cannabis. There's not a thing inside your body that will all of a sudden stop absorbing THC into your body. Okay? It's so cool the way you said that. You always stop by and watch, just not much of chatter. Well, Illusion, you should chat more often. I like what's going on up here. Docky, not Docky, it's Token Dave. What's up, buddy? You don't have to smoke as much when you hold your hits in, right? Here, let me play a Metallica song really fast, because I told these guys, okay, but you guys don't leave because I'm going to play my guitar. I'm only going to play the one song, just a little bit, really quick, and then we'll move on, okay? Just, you know, don't leave the podcast. It's just one song, okay? Say your prayers that you want, don't forget my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, open, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman comes. To sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillows tight, and tonight, take my hand to never let go. Okay, so let's stop right there, because obviously people are leaving my show because people suck. And I just want to tell you guys, the ones that leave, you're the worst kind of people in the world. I swear, I said I was just going to play one song. You know, it's, God, man. So this is why I don't play music on my live stream that much, guys, because literally people will just walk out on me. Even if I say, look, I'm just going to play one song. Don't leave. I'm just going to play one song. It'll be really quick. I can't even do that for you because people are such assholes. And those of you that stayed, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You could have muted it if you didn't like it, you know, and you could have waited and you could have supported. You didn't have to scroll past because you don't like Metallica or whatever your freaking little pussy problem is. The rest of you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, right, Illusion? I need more people like y'all. I need more supportive people that don't mind if I pick up my guitar and play you a song. Man, I got this friend back in California. Well, fuck this. I got a friend here in Orlando. Loves to hear me play guitar, you know, would pay money to hear me play guitar. Just loves it. Anytime, anywhere. Can you play your guitar for me? Sure. You know? Why can't more of my audience members be like them? You know? Because I'd sit here and I'd play for you all kinds of music. You know me, I'm the freaking human jukebox. But what good's a jukebox if you don't want to hear it, you know? You gotta plug that shit in, son. You gotta plug that shit in. Let's brighten things up, man. It's Central Florida, man. Let's brighten it up. Let's make it pretty up in here. What? There we go. Nice and bright and happy. Happy and pretty and bright and fun and joyous. A joyous occasion for all of you people. We're going to have joy and fun and seasons in the sun. We're going to have those right now. I hope you all are ready. Play more, brother. We love you. From Poland. Richie, you're watching from Poland? One of my great grandparents is from Poland. That's really cool, Richie. Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me you're from Poland. Holy shit. We got someone watching from Poland. We got someone watching from Germany. What other countries are you guys from? Let me hear. Let me hear from you in the audience. What countries are you guys watching from? It's so funny. I have to put my guitar down just to keep people from bleeding. Isn't that funny? That's what I have to do to keep that number from bleeding. I have to put my guitar down. I spent years learning how to play those songs, man. Years, and people just couldn't give a rat's ass. And you should hear me when my mom's not in the room and I can really sing it and belt it out. You know, you should hear me because I sing on key and shit. You know? Nationwide. Ooh, I'd like to play that song nationwide. Worldwide. It's the Worldwide Canna Ride with Trending A as your conductor. Woo woo! Worldwide Canna Ride. G Money 562, California. That's like a country unto itself, isn't it? That's where I just came from. G Money, I just lived in California for the last 12 years, where I grew cannabis. That part of my life is so far behind me now. It blows me away how many songs you know. I got the list in there, man. It's crazy. I've got a list. I started writing them all down. And there's songs on there there's songs that I haven't put on that list. Like I played a song the other day in here and I was like, man, that's not on my list. That song is not on my list. You know? Nay rocks. I'm Adidas from Germany. Any other countries, guys, that you guys might be from? I reached for my volume, dude. Oh. Give me a second here. My brain has stopped working momentarily. So no telling what's going to happen next here, folks. Let's go burn another. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready, bro. I'm getting ready, bro. Got me a big old... You got to rip this stuff up to smoke it, son. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You believe you, me. Aliens. Believe you, me. Aliens. Got this Afghan next year. Do you know how many people I could get watching this show if I just did that on this? Be crazy. I won't do it. Won't do it. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I refuse to do it. Not going to do it. Pope blames NATO for Ukraine. Really? Huh. Packing one up? Ooh, let's do it, shall we? U.S. to create Ministry of Truth, just like 1984 dystopian fiction. Dude, let's listen to Lee Camp talk about that while we smoke, okay? What do you guys say?
Freedom is a fragile thing, and it's never more than one generation away from extinction. And those in world history...
Hello and welcome. Welcome to Moment of Clarity with Lee Camp.
Good sounding mic.
Starring Lee Camp. Hey everybody, how you doing?
His camera looks great.
Trying out the new blurry background.
Blurry background, yeah.
I think it kind of makes me look more 3D, like a little bit like I'm in your living room. You might not want
it is nice, Lee. We like it. I like it.
I'll just try not to move too much.
It's cool.
Then it starts looking like when you've had too many beers at a party and your friends' faces are
Cheers.
just kind of...
You guys should all be subscribed to Lee Camp. It's at Lee Camp on Twitter. You should also check out leecamp.locals.com and his new show and his YouTube channels and all of his previous works. Please, Lee Camp.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here. I'm going to go into how our Department of Homeland Security, on this episode, I'll go into the Department of Homeland Security is creating, for all intents and purposes, what is exactly the Ministry of Truth from 1984, the dystopian George Orwell novel, which is not supposed to be an instruction manual, folks. Not goddamn instruction manual. It's a dystopian hellhole.
Dude, I made the same point this morning on my show. Oh my God. He's saying the exact same thing that I said. Oh my God.
So I'm going to get into that a little bit. Tough to say how much streaming will be involved, perhaps a little bit. So, yes, we are creating the Orwellian.
It's not supposed to be an instruction manual.
That's
what I said.
Well, our government is. Maybe not you or me. Also, I'm going to get into Roe v. Wade. Leaks documents show that it's about to be overturned and by the Supreme Court. And I'm going to dig into that as well in a few minutes on this episode. Something that I'll be doing on this episode that I've not done before, it's part of my switch to locals, which I did a long video about yesterday. As you can see in the corner of the screen, leecamp.locals.com. I hope you go over there and join me. But the first 15 minutes of this stream will be of this live stream will be on YouTube, Facebook, and rumble.com. However, after 15 minutes, the rest will continue just at rumble.com/leecamp. It is free over there. So it's not like I'm suddenly cutting you off from the content. You can head over to rumble.com/leecamp and subscribe over there and enjoy the rest of the live stream. But so 15 minutes from now, we will be finishing up the last half hour at rumble.com/leecamp. But like I said, if you want to support my stuff, please go to leecamp.locals.com. If you want the first month free, use the promo code Keep Fighting, all caps, one word. All right, so let's get into this. The Hill is reporting. Now, the Hill, by the way, never read the Hill. The Hill is
Never read the Hill.
However, this happens to be true. I've looked at enough other sources to know this is true. But but through that, as I go into this article, I will reveal some of the ways that the Hill is trying to slant your view. And thank you, Katie says the promo code is now working. Yes, it didn't work yesterday because it's something about it cutting off at the end of the month. Anyway, it should be working for this month. Okay, so this is the article from the Hill about them creating. Oh shit! I didn't realize that background was there. Anyway, I wonder if I can delete that dumb background. There we go. All right. So, from the Hill, White House pledges that the DHS, Department of Homeland Security Disinfo Board, will be nonpartisan and apolitical. Yes, so they're calling it the Disinfo Board, which is, I mean, is there any difference in the wording than between that and Ministry of Truth, honestly? So, the Disinfo Board, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Monday that a board of disinformation recently convened by the Department of Homeland Security will operate in a nonpartisan and apolitical manner. I think the proper response to that is, right on! It's going to be nonpartisan and apolitical. Here's the thing. When they say that, even if it were true, even if they decided we're not going to do the just Biden administration thing, we're going to be nonpartisan. When they say nonpartisan, they mean going down the line of both corporate parties. They mean agreement from both corporate shithead parties. That is what they mean. They don't mean outside of parties. They mean within the two that are essentially one corporate bullet.
Right. He makes a lot of sense there. I'm going to listen to that later because people are leaving. Don't leave. There, it's off. There, you happy? I turned it off for you. Let's see what else is going on. We should dump the water out of this and put some Everclear in, huh? I want to heat up the Everclear first. I think I can microwave it in the ramekin. Get nice and hot, but I'm not really too crazy about pouring it out of the ramekin into the brown. I have another container that would be better for doing that. It's the one that I used to clean this bottle with. But it wouldn't be hard to do. It's not that dirty. There's a lot of oil sitting in there. You can see it all sitting right here. And most of it is right there. There's a good amount of it inside here too. Your wife and kids are home? Can I see your comments? Tiffany, yes, I can. In the microwave with the top off, right? Yeah, until it starts, you can watch it if you can see it. If it starts to boil, that's when you turn it off. Be really careful. I just want to use a nice open container. I'm thinking, I got 2 of these, but pouring it from this into this, I'm just not too sure about. It might just work. It might just pour right in there, man. I could practice with some water, and just see how water pours out of this, and then that will do the same thing. If it's a nice pour out of there, we'll find out soon enough. Hey, Young, what's up? I mean, we could find out right now. All the oil sticks to the glass, right? So we're just gonna pour the water out. I've got a drain right over here. There's a bar back here, right here. And there's a sink. And pull this out. I'm gonna pull under that bucket. You don't want the bucket to just fall out, Here we go. Here we go. The bucket just came out. Lots of oil on the bucket connection. We're getting all the water out. There's a little bit more in there still. Here we go. More out. Now, I could rinse this with water if it would be okay to still make it fresher. You know, I think I'm going to do that. Really have some nice oil to work with this way, you know? Cleaner this way. Okay. Yeah. Just about all of the water. Oh, no. Look at all the oil that's on this thing, man. This is all going to be great medicine right here. Look at this. See that? That's going to make fantastic triage oil, guys. I'm going to make triage oil right here. You know, this thing, I'm going to put it in here once I put the Everclear in there. We're going to do this right now. So I've got all the water out of this and I rinsed it, right? There's no more water. There's no more water droplets. Look, there's one little bit of water droplets. I want to get as much of that water out of there as I can, you know. Because now we're going to put the Everclear in, but we're going to heat the Everclear up first. And I don't want this. This is the best place probably to keep this for now. We're going to pour some Everclear in this dish. We're going to heat it up. I'm going to go test this with some water to see how it pours. So let's do that. Oh, it pours perfectly. Huh. Oh my God. Wow, it's a perfect pour, guys. It pours perfectly out of this ramekin, or what did I call it, a ceramican? We'll just dry this out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these Everclears, and we're going to microwave this. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it right in here, like this, because this pours nicely. And I want to get enough in here to where I can really swish it around and really do some cleansing. Everclear, huh? Let's smell it. Ooh, wow, do you know what that smells like? It's clearing my sinuses. Whoa, dude, it smells like glue. Everclear. Holy shit, man. All right, here we go. I'd say that's enough right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and cap this up. Now, this is 75.5% alcohol. That means there's water in here, you know? MakeItYourOwn.com. 750 milliliters, 151 proof. You're just supposed to know what that means. So now I'm going to go take this and microwave it. I'm going to keep my eye on it, see what it does. And then I'm going to come in here and pour it, okay? Here we go. I'll be right back. So I did it for 20 seconds. It took 20 seconds. It started to boil. That's the Everclear doing its thing. And now we're going to pour it into this. We're going to pour it into this bubbler. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh. It poured, I swear it poured perfectly before. Now I poured it onto the, I missed some. But we got plenty in there. And what I missed, I got in here. In the lid, I used the lid, so I got a couple extra drops. And I spilled some here, but we'll see how quick this evaporates, right? It'll give us an idea of how well the evaporation rate is. In the meantime, we don't want to forget what we're doing here. Shake that around and agitate it. This, you can repeat this process, you know, over and over again. But you're not going to want to spill that on the table if it's got oil in it. That's for sure. So there's still some in here, in my opinion. And there's a lot that's up in the, there we go. Got to get it inside there. So I wanted to get it inside this area too. There's a lot of oil right there. And I want to see the Everclear change in color. You know, I want to see it getting darker. And I want to get every bit of that. What I see built up right here, out of there. So, you know, to heat it up a second time or a third time. Try to get that. Do that. Because this is already cooled off. And when you pour it, out of this, you take the bucket out and pour it over the bucket and put the bucket inside that and switch the bucket around inside that to get what's off the bucket. You can let it sit overnight. You can let this sit overnight, you know. You could put enough in there or just set it so it's all touch and making contact. Put it on a piece of cardboard or something that's cut out so this thing will hold in one position, you know, or lean it against something that, you know, it won't fall over. And just like let it sit like that and let this just soak overnight. The isopropyl definitely works faster, but I think this lost a lot of heat. This is drying up rather quickly. It's a good sign, but I think that needs to be reheated. And you can't heat that up. You can't put this in the microwave. You can't do that. Basically, a hand grenade. So there's still a lot in there. So you do this, you take this, and you put this in there, pour this over this, because this is covered, right? And let this soak in that. But before we do that, we want to heat it up again, right? So let's pour this out. Okay, there's a nice color to it. You guys can see the tint in there. You see it? It's not bad. And you just get it all out, just like when we were emptying the water out. Just get every drop out that you can. And if you see it going down the bucket, just try to get it to go back to where it was. Just let it go back like that. Here we go. Get a few more drops. Those drops are full of oil, every drop. So you're just going to let this evaporate. We can use brand new oil to do this. Okay, so I don't have to reheat this. I could take this right here. It's already got the tint to it, you know. Put it in the microwave, boil it, pour it back in this thing. Do the whole process. Do that over and over again, and I will until I get this whole thing. Now, another way you can do this is once it's in like this, you take this and you just dip this in there like this, you know, and get the oil off of it. Just agitate it, you know. And as you do it, the Everclear gets darker and darker in color. And you can see the oil is coming off of this. And you keep doing that. You can even use a hair dryer to warm up the Everclear carefully, you know, or the ramekin. But the ramekin is going to be hard. When I microwaved it, the ramekin didn't get hot. So that's good. But that's another reason why the Everclear got cool so fast. Oftentimes I'll use hot water to get the piece hot. You know, I'll be doing this in front of a sink, and I'll have hot water running really hot, and I'll run this under, not the inside, but the outside of the glass where the oil is, and I'll get that hot with hot water, and then I'll drop some of this solution in there, you know. So you can take this whole thing and you can submerge it. You know, this could be set just like that on something, braced on something that'll set like that, like this. Perfect. And you can let that sit like that overnight. The Everclear overnight is going to be evaporating. You can see this big stain where I was. It's I can barely even see it now, man. Here, check this out. Look at this. Oops. That's all still submerged, so that's, well, no, it's not. It's here, I gotta move it. There we go. Now it's all submerged. The part that I want, at least. And now another thing you can do is you can just switch it, agitate it like this while the piece is in there. And that is going to speed up the process a little bit. But the best thing you can do is warm it up, you know. So again, I'll leave that submerged, and I have Grammy and Ford. Just microwave your alcohol for 30 seconds, and it will dissolve instantly. That's dangerous, Graham. You don't want to do that because you could literally start a fire inside your microwave. I mean, It just depends. You have to know what you're doing. You should never, once it boils, you should never continue to microwave alcohol. And don't ever be in a hurry when you're concentrating, guys. It's a slow process. It's an art form. You get in a hurry is when you blow yourself up or you kill somebody, yourself included, right? You can start a huge fire. You got to be really careful. So never forget what you're messing with. I've got another container right here. So I can take some more Everclear and heat it up and do this again, right? A nice amount in there. And I'll go microwave this for 20 to 30 seconds, but I'll keep my eye on it. As soon as it starts boiling fully, I know it's done. So here, I'll be right back. Okay, so we got this nice and hot right here. And I don't want to make too much of a mess. We saw what happened last time, so I'm going to use both lids and try to mitigate the issue. The issue here, I'm going to try to mitigate the issue. Here we go. Most of that landed in this tray. Got that nice and hot. Let's see how well that was. It landed in that tray too. Oh, that's working. It's working. Let's see it. A couple of drops, but at least it didn't land on the tablecloth. I'll just know. And so I'm just going to agitate this and shake it and soak it. I'll leave this soaking overnight. This entire thing will be soaking in this. And you can microwave it with that glass in there, but don't microwave it for too long. Don't overdo it. And just while you have you get a lot. You can also use a wooden stick to collect it and scrape it off into your solution. There's other ways you can do it. There's no rules. for collecting it, whatever works. As long as you're reclaiming it, you know. That protection was genius. What? Got some color to it, you know. There's still plenty in there though, and I want to collect. You will lose it all, son. Yeah, this Everclear does not totally clean. Doesn't work as good as isopropyl, man, when you're cleaning. I tell you, isopropyl, it won't be organic, you know, it won't be edible, but it's, well, it will be if you purge it all out, but it's, it won't clean as well, man. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this and I'm like, dude, isopropyl would have gone right through this. It's crazy. I wonder why that is. Hold it, bonus. Shot in the bond after the game. It tasted nasty, but it got you messed up. Yeah. I'm kind of at a loss here. It's Everclear. Because, I mean, I'm going to let it soak. But I don't know if it's going to be acidic enough to cut through this oil. Let's see. There's enough in there to leave it soaking overnight. Just like that. That's plenty. You can leave it sitting just like that. Wow. So that works. That's all submerged. This is all submerged over here. And we'll see in the morning. Now the oil is nice and colored. It's got a nice color to it, so that's good. It's picked it up, you know. Wallpaper? God, bubble wrap. It's crazy. It'd make you go crazy if that was bubble wrap was your fucking wallpaper. Nice big flush after. I don't know, man. This is all organic grain alcohol, so When I'm done with the grain alcohol, I could take some isopropyl to clean it, you know, to get it nice and crystal clear, because this is not doing it. This Everclear is not cleaning it out like isopropyl does. So it's 75.5% alcohol. It's 151 proof. It's because the type of alcohol, isopropyl, it has a different chemical structure than ethanol alcohol. Yeah, right? I can see that. Yeah, isopropyl definitely cuts through the oil better. So that's why it works good on when your dog gets hit by a skunk oil. Isopropyl alcohol takes it right off. Some paper towels and isopropyl alcohol, you're good. 99% isopropyl, man. It'll get it right off your dog. Use Everclear for making oil, not paint. I'm making oil. Right, yeah, I am. I'm using it to make oil. If you want to get 100% clean after you got 99% out of it, of their name, use a little bit of salt and ice with the alcohol. It'll work as an eraser. Salt and ice. Yeah, what I'm looking at, bro, it needs isopropyl, man. I don't think a little salt and ice is going to do this. It's on the joint. An unusual weapon. Okay, great. $1 million dead in the United States. I hope this alcohol soak works. I'll let you guys know tomorrow morning how it turns out, okay? You guys make sure you turn on notifications, and I will be on Twitter when I'm not here, so. Make sure you guys head on over there. Check out Lee Camp, leecamp.locals.com.
What?
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the hour. I will see you guys tomorrow, or maybe late night tonight. Turn your notifications on. You never know. All right. Love you guys. Bye now.